champions of podcasting. PMP gang, we back up in the building. Gang. Here we go. Rockin' with the best. It's the PMP show. Yup. Here we go. Rockin' with the best. It's the PMP show. Yup. Here we go. Rockin' with the best. It's the PMP show. Yup. Here we go. Rockin' with the best. It's the PMP Jimmy show. VIP in World War Z, we let it rank. Can't forget the pause, man. It's the PMP gang. World famous with the intros and AKAs. Talk about what we want, F what they say. World champions of podcasts, we don't play. Nope, it's Coach Jim and Randy, Johnson and Johnson. Dope conversation and the realest content. Up in the clouds, we be higher than a comet. Make sure you share, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Cause life's a mystery, we trying to figure out with the Bozo of the day. Can't forget the in and outs. Trying to lift our people up, that's what it's all about. Yup. Here we go. Rockin' with the best. It's the PMP show. Yup. Here we go. Rockin' with the best. It's the PMP show. Yup. Here we go. Rockin' with the best. It's the PMP show. Yup. Here we go. Rockin' with the best. It's the PMP show.
Yo, it's the mother-loving PMP show, and we are back, America. And God bless America. See if you can remember. Ghana. Okay. Egypt. Okay. Somewhere, where was we at? Nah, Egypt was the last one. Nah. Yugoslavia. Yeah, I forgot about Yugoslavia. And now this week, here we go, y'all. Budapest. Shout out to Budapest. Shout out to y'all. And the pizza Budapest. Flavor bitch. Yes, they do. Because it just sounds like there's some good Buddha. Yeah. Budapest. And a lot of obituaries. Good booty. Habitual. Oh, shit. Yeah, man. But we are back. So, Budapest, look out. Your blessing is coming. Even though I think y'all just had a typhoon or some shit. Well, the cleanup is coming in. Right, exactly. I mean, the blessing is America likes to send billions of dollars to help countries out as long as you sign over to us. So, welcome to the family. You're fresh water supplies and toilet tissue. And they flying that. They flying that shit.
Sounds like one of those places where the bitches is raveled up.
They flying that shit right over habitually raveled up. But anyway, y'all, shit, let's get to it. As I sip my coffee, somebody probably spitting. Was it me? Was it me? Was it not me? It's your mother schmucking boy. One half of the world's greatest schmag team champions of podcasts, Randy, Coach Jim, Johnson, and Johnson. Pause. Yes, big pause. Also, thank you, pause, man. I'm going to help him with the intro because we a team. If I am funky, I am definitely fresh. Together, we are funky, fresh in the flesh. Boy! B-boy stance will have you looking stupid back in 88. I'd have walked in the spot, hit my shit. Oh, it's beef off top. So as soon as you hit the B-boy stance, it's beef off top. Three-finger rings. Yes. 3-finger rings. Knocking too solid. But what's your name, though? What's the alien? I feel like we missing one. Got Coach Jim and Randy Johnson. I guess we ran through them all, huh? Yeah. Is that? Well, anyway. We'll create another one if you want. I feel like we forgot one. But if we didn't, again, World War Z, a.k.a. Let's hear it. A habitual obituary reading motherfucker. Y'all don't understand that? Yeah, that's an inside joke. Y'all don't understand that one? But definitely in the background, I don't even know if I might have to just lay down and he's
certainly a reader of obituaries.
Yeah. Habitually.
If you die, he'll know about it.
Hey. And oh shit. That was like, habitually. Every time y'all kept saying it, I was like, that's it. That's my nickname right there. Yeah. Okay, well,
Shout out to Barrington Levy.
Oh, yes. Here we go.
It's your boy Jimmy VIP, a.k.a. all that stuff we talked about.
Yes.
A.k.a.
Here we are.
Jimmy. Daddly diddly daddly diddly daddly diddly daddly diddly daddly diddly diddly. Swing. That's my shit for this week. Shout out to Barrington Levy.
Yes. Legend.
I might just bust out singing that all show. I promise you I'm not going to forget to do it, but I'm definitely going to get it on.
Yeah, at least I hit it with a, you know what I'm saying? Every now and then.
Oh, yeah. Not the whole thing, but at least that. Whoa.
Whoa. Swing.
Yeah.
Is that, how do you name the episode that?
Whoa. Whoa. Okay, bet. We going whoa.
Oh, shit.
So shit.
Yes.
Some crazy shit. We back. Today, there was an eclipse.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the eclipse survivors.
Which is everybody.
Yeah.
Some of the people who died today.
I mean, a lot of people, you know what's crazy? Like, lately my timeline on, like, IG and shit's been on, like, doomsday.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right about that.
Like, heavy duty. Like, I feel like the algorithm now is, repent. Jesus, everybody who's doing wrong, all the Diddy is getting this and that because of the Lord is coming back to, for this, that, and the third.
Right.
Like, I've been seeing videos of locusts, birds attacking, spaceships and beings and all type of shit.
Shout out. This is 2012. We got cicadas this year.
Oh, yeah.
So they even came on
It was
cicadas
the
too.
first time in like 30 years or 23 a specific cicada came from under the ground. So, yeah.
They come every 23 years. I remember last time.
Right. Dutch, what up? Al, what up?
What up? But it's just, it's just weird. I looked into the eclipse. Like, I've looked at it before in 2017, no glasses.
Yeah, I was hoping to get some powers back.
I was praying for it.
I was
I was like, God, use me.
This is how I become a Thundercat.
Exactly. I was like, son of Jarrell. I am Superman.
Yes, son of Jarrell.
We all went through that.
Oh, shit. Yeah, but it did.
It did happen.
Maybe it did. Kept us from getting COVID. If you look directly into the eclipse, you didn't catch COVID.
Exactly. And now we somehow magically the mic just slid on over here.
Pause.
Man.
So if you hear us a little better,
that's because the mic has just been adjusted. But no problem, we are great on the fly.
Word. Hell yeah, you didn't see it.
Were you ever Marty McFly?
I think I did Schmarty.
Yeah, something
like that.
Yeah, I just was thinking,
I think you ought to use McFly as a last name.
Okay.
I think I did.
Yeah, you did McFly a while back.
Yeah. Also, Jimmy Fly Snooker too. So Jimmy Fly Snooker or whatever. We've been doing this so long and we don't even barely double back.
I'm working a compilation of y'all names.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, we rarely do double back.
No, we don't. We just
try our hardest not to say the same shit.
I don't think you guys are double back yet.
Huh?
I don't know if y'all double back in the
Nah, I've double back.
I've said Angry Smurf a couple times. There's a couple I've ran.
I mean, Angry Smurf, I thought we just said.
That is
sorry.
Yeah, we need to go back to that too. Yeah, but he's nice Smurf now and shit.
He was angry when I was going through the divorce.
Nobody's nice Smurf.
He's so happy that you are.
There is no nice Smurf.
So are you happy Smurf?
Except for J. Cole. J. Cole's the only nice Smurf.
I'm the hawk that controlled his anger. when he could turn when he wanted to.
Right.
He reached that level of balance.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that analogy.
Just don't be the Hulk that got his ass whooped by Thanos
and never wanted to. Yeah, but that was that same guy though.
That's when they started to get too.
That nigga did not want to come out.
Hell.
Yeah, but he said no.
Yeah, you bitch.
Nah, he didn't say no.
You
He said
obituary.
no. Like, he really like, nah, hell nah. Did you see it? Did you see this nigga? Yo,
See what happened to me out here?
Yo.
And
Space?
No, great segues. And the nigga doing the Hulk. No. Jcole.
Great set. I'm gonna, because I feel differently from the fellas. So
That was nice,
I'm
man.
gonna just.
Yes. The one that gave presents out.
Yeah, Jcole.
So if you haven't
apologize.
seen it,
We're all J. Cole fans, though.
Yeah.
Let that be known.
To give it some kind of context, if you haven't seen it, the shot heard around the world, Kendrick responding to, the slick shots Drake and J. Cole took from on first person shooter. So boom, here come J. Cole at his Dreamville festival. Shout out to my son, he was down there. I gotta hit him up and see how
Shout out to Dreamville.
Yeah, shout out to my little man for going down there having the ball.
Shout out to Lil Z out there having the ball and being safe.
7-minute drill.
Yeah, 7-minute drill. Good catch for it, man. This is the shit. I know, let me take this back. He went at Kendrick. He didn't diss the shit out of him. He went at Kendrick, said some slick shit. You can tell he was talking about without never really saying his name. Fast forward, this shit comes out Friday. Now his festival is fucking Saturday and Sunday. He gets on the stage Sunday night. This is what pretty much everybody wakes up to. Apologizing for the shit that he said on a diss record he just made 48 hours ago that he just put out. So, like Pause Man said, this might be the softest moment in hip hop. I'm trying to think of some more, like when PM Dawn, they might have did some soft shit back in like 89 or shit. PM Dawn. But outside of that, Drake had a soft moment, you know what I'm saying, when he ran behind Jay Prince and said, you get him. But this might be the number one moment in hip hop of pussiness. Like, how you apologize, bro? And on some grown man shit, we knew it wasn't no real smoke. It wasn't popping big. Niggas wasn't, what up? Ooh. Niggas wasn't gunning for each other. So it's just hip hop. Have fun with it.
I respect how he feels about it.
What up, homie?
I do respect how he feels about it. I just feel like he's in the wrong motherfucking arena to be feeling like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nigga, this
you can't do this shit in hip hop.
You did all these tracks about how when you
30-second rule. What's this? Black lighter that quick.
I tell you, he's in the. I'm not. Now we can't say habitual guys, but that's
we can. That's fucked up because we can't use that for the guys.
Yeah, you're a repeat offender. That's black lighterism.
Now we have some 5 minute. What's the hockey doing when they go to the penalty box?
Ooh,
the lighter is in the penalty box. So if y'all don't get it, we play a game up here called lap lighters, right? All y'all go through this shit and y'all gotta pause yourself because your man to get the light, he'll light whatever he lighting up and accidentally put it in his lap. Here you go. Yo, let me get a light. He grabbed it right out of his lap and hands it to you.
Nah.
Pause.
Don't take it. Don't take it.
Don't take it. That lighter go to the penalty box for 15 fucking minutes for flavors. Get it the fuck out of here. So I can't even, this is a brand new Bic. I can't even touch this shit for 10 seconds.
So you gotta use mine. So now we back to
lap lighters. We call it lap lighters.
All right, penalty box. Is it over the penalty?
Yeah, it's right there in the penalty box. He can use it. He can use it all day. It was in his lap. He can use it all day.
And we can make this the penalty box. Sit right up there so
I can't do it.
I can't touch it. I don't know.
I promise you, if y'all play this game with your own, this is the funniest shit in the world because you'll really notice how many times a nigga will put a whole lighter in his lap. You be like, yo, my man.
Yo, especially I've been drinking and smoking.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know what to do to stop that.
And what's crazy is you get your lighter back and you mad at it. Like, what you doing in this nigga lap for? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit actually piss you off. You're like, no, man, I'm about to trade your ass in for.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, but nothing compares to the anguish of knowing you just had a lighter in your lap.
It didn't belong to you.
That's like sitting on the girl in your lap.
Yeah.
And now the room knows about it. That's the worst of it. What the fuck am I putting lighters on my lap for?
Yeah, why did I just put
it in my mouth?
Yeah.
Yo, okay, so
flavor.
Yo.
Oh shit.
So everybody, we forgot about the fucking clips, but yeah, I didn't get no superpowers. I don't think
me neither. Not this year either.
But
I'm not trying with the Jcole.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wow. She was drunk. Damn. And you know what we didn't do? Shout out to Pause Man for giving us that crystal clear clarity. I knew it was something that I did.
It was something.
Yeah, I knew something was PMP gang. Damn it. But yeah, so Cole, Jimmy feels something different. So go ahead, Jimmy, because you
I mean, real quick, because I'm gonna get out the way. Like, I feel like, it is fucked up for hip hop, but it's like this. This ain't hip hop to me no more. Like my interest, I don't even. The beat that's out, I'm not even checking it. Like, I'm waiting for some old school beat to pop up. Like, cause these two, I'm waiting for some real hip hop beef. Like, to me, I'm just not interested. Like, the fact that he apologized, I do want to say for the culture, this is why I don't want to claim hip hop no more, because this shit, it's no way possible you apologize.
So you would agree that this is probably one of the softest moments in the
right. That's why I'm saying I don't even want to intertwine with, because like I said, I don't even want to talk about it, because my hip hop don't do shit like that. My hip hop is on some other shit. Like my playlist, I don't even, new rap to me, I don't even, if my kids listen to it, I listen to it, but I don't even let it hit my ears, bro.
May I?
Nah, y'all good. It's on y'all now.
I'm just the way I see it, and we were talking about this earlier, J. Cole didn't have any fucking ammo from Kendrick. No ammo.
None.
He didn't have ammo, and then so the one drink he did have, he was super reaching and saying shit that he didn't even believe. Right. Then he went and apologized to hip hop. Because,
like you said, there's not, because you can't call him pussy, because Kendrick don't run around acting like he's smacking every rapper alive, so you can't go that angle.
He don't act like he a pussy either.
And you don't act like he pussy outside of that, yeah. And behind them paws with topping on them.
But
West Coast.
I mean, I didn't even want to get to all that. I just wanted to get you know what I'm saying? Some lyrical sparring is what I cared about, and that shit was
you
bad.
You know what happens though?
For niggas who's supposed to be the big three.
Flake, what up?
The niggas who's supposed to be the big three. That's just a bad look.
Yeah, like Dutch just said, imagine Hove apologizing to Nas. Or imagine Nas apologizing about either. And I can see if these niggas apologize 20 years later, that shit don't count. I'm talking about less than 36 hours later, you got up on stage at your festival and said, sorry. Dreamville, ain't this nigga the greatest artist alive? Like, that shit is crazy. This is hip hop. Go at it, chop this nigga head on the car, and wait for the response.
Some shit is life lasting, some shit isn't. Some shit is like 50 and job.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Another reason.
Shit, Bone in 3-6 and they 50s got them fighting no stage.
Yo, but I want to, it was another reason why I kind of want to jump out, because I know now that the game is it's controlled now. And that's obviously a chess play.
Yeah, but that's,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't care.
I mean, what you think this is public humiliation that they do. That just sounds like that just
one
sounds
time in history, in hip hop history, before this, there's only one time in hip hop history where a rapper has ever came and apologized to hip hop for their diss record.
Bro, I think what I'm saying is this.
It was recent.
If you do something that you're not supposed to do,
it was Melly Mel.
If you do what I'm saying, but the control was different then. If you go against something or do something that you're not supposed to do, you're just supposed to sit there and accept it. Yeah, you gonna go ahead and apologize because they told you to.
So you thinking on
you thinking like somebody's? I mean,
yes,
going at one of the golden showers of hip hop.
Exactly.
You know how I feel about that shit. It's like, you know what I'm saying? If you pussy enough to let niggas dictate that and how you move, then I get it.
That's why everything. That's why we'll never get to that point.
I feel like that for Drake. I would hate to think.
I don't think Kendrick is going through that.
I think Drake already knew
I think J. Cole's going through that
for Drake though, because everybody that go at Drake, I don't shut that shit down.
I mean,
I would hate for Kendrick to be one of the industry plants.
I just felt like he kind of let Nas down. So.
Oh, he definitely did. Then he got a song called "Letting Nas Down," or "Letter to Nas" or some shit. Somebody in the comments correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the nigga got it. Yeah.
I mean,
it's like, and he let me down too, because I mean, even though I saw Kendrick as coming out as the victor in that, in my personal opinion, I still wanted to see the spar because I know that I'm a J. Cole fan. I know what he's capable of.
All right, Al asked a question. I want to answer this question. What up, Twink?
What up, Twink?
I didn't consider this a beef. I consider this a good lyrical spar.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have went any further than that. You know what I'm saying? As far as
violence? Or...
Yeah. The shit this drill music and these Chicago niggas doing, I don't agree to that. But this one right here, I felt it could have stayed hip hop and it would have kept hip hop healthy and what it's supposed to be. R&B and shit like that is different, you know what I'm saying? But hip hop, that was just, we come from that battling shit. Niggas was dissing each other, talking crazy about each other. So I think this could have stayed that without the shoot 'em up, bang bang shit, and that's all we want.
I've been listening, yo, and bar for bar, as far as like the mainstream goes right now, bar for bar, and as far as, you know what I'm saying, toughness, the women are going way harder than the niggas right now in hip hop, yo.
Honestly, you're right.
Big time.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't mind beefing with each other, calling each other on the record and all that shit, just like we used to be. You know what I'm saying? But
salute to that, whatever they're saying and doing.
I'm just saying, like, but it's just now you got niggas that's apologizing. I'm sorry. That just affects me in a weird way.
I mean, but I think
I really wanted to see it.
Yo, but for real, we shouldn't, like, that shit is, it's a script, bro. Like, that shit, like, we know hip hop. Like, we know what it's like. Ain't nobody really gonna do that after they just, like you said, 36 hours after. Ain't nobody.
Jcole just seems like he is the kind of guy who would.
I mean,
all the niggas like to me seem like that. See, but for real,
all them niggas just doing what they supposed to, told to do, bro.
Yeah, but that's just wild, yo. Like,
because it create. Look at the stir it creates off of just because of what he said.
That's true. Dutch made a good point.
What he said?
He was like, you know, niggas want to see bars, but he said, this is what I made him talk. The good point he made. It was like, it reminds him of Black Star battling each other. And that's what it is. It'd be like Mos Def and Talib Kweli going back and forth. Like, we know it ain't gonna be nothing more than just stay right here on this microphone.
Right,
and niggas would be here for that. Like, oh shit, what?
So why would he apologize then? Is the question I'm gonna ask.
Because he said, did you watch the apology?
Yeah.
He felt it would be contradictive.
He said that he felt lame because he was sitting there saying things that weren't true. You know what I'm saying? To try to make a...
Which I respect that part.
Well, I mean, like I said, I respect where he's coming from, but the fact of the matter is, you're not supposed to motherfucking...
And rap is based off of hyperinflated shit. So even if that ain't true, Jay-Z said the same shit about Nas, even though it was a little more true about the Nas shit. But
I'm just saying, this would be different. This would be different if I didn't hear J. Cole brag about what he'll do to a nigga for so goddamn long. You know what I'm saying? About what he'll do to the nigga who...
Yo, but real talk, let me ask you, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Rap is entertainment, though.
It is.
Because for the most part...
And I am unentertained right now.
A lot of niggas rap about what they're not doing, though.
That's
so
true.
why is it an issue for him to say that? Like, niggas ain't shooting and moving keys and all that shit they're rapping about.
It's not. It's just, we all know that from being in hip hop that every generation has what we call the GOAT conversation.
Correct.
And a nigga who deserved to be in the GOAT conversation kind of just lessened his, you know what I'm saying, his ability to be labeled. Just like when you find out Drake got a writer. That kind of lessens your ability, you know what I'm saying, to be in that GOAT conversation for real if you still sticking to how we used to stick to it. Everybody ain't. You know what I'm saying? The kids don't give a fuck about that shit, I'm sure. They like who they like. But when we're talking about hip hop, that shit hurts the niggas who, goddamn it, actually fuck with that artist, particularly like, damn, I'd have argued for you to be in a GOAT conversation.
Like, imagine Big apologizing to Nas for kicking the door.
See,
you know what I'm saying? Like, we'd be like, wait, what?
We can't that era.
But if it happened, I know we can't compare because it's not the same.
When I was off your top three, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was the consensus, Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. Imagine all the shots they was taking at each other in the 90s. Niggas was like, hey, you know what, my bad for doing that. Like 38 hours after this shit came out, like on the mixtape, you like, wait, nigga, you apologize on the radio? What? Like you said, it removes a little aura from you to it's like, my nigga, like,
it hurts. Like, you think DMX was gonna ever apologize to anybody?
No, it doesn't hurt. No, it doesn't hurt. The only way it hurts, it does not hurt. It does not hurt.
It hurts your feelings. You know why?
It doesn't hurt.
You know why?
Why?
I'm not gonna say it hurt you financially. I'm not gonna say
it doesn't hurt you. Like, it doesn't hurt your heart. Like it's not.
Come out.
Come on, man.
But it hurt the hearts of all the people who were his fans. The people who can't sit there no longer and undyingly argue J. Cole to their people, because now the first thing he's going to say is, nigga, your nigga apologize for a diss record. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Cold world, nigga. That's what niggas is gonna say. Right. You know what I'm saying? And this, that's what I'm about, just in general hip hop talk. Yeah, I know to these niggas' personal lives, hell, it probably cleared his conscience. He probably feels great.
Yeah, he feels great.
I don't believe that's him. I believe.
I know you feel like it's control.
I believe that's not
scripted. It's scripted. I know
exactly.
So we can't control. It's scripted. I'm just saying that's what you believe. But
yeah,
But
we also believe how he feels insane.
If what we see is true, then he's cleared his conscience and he don't give a fuck what none of us say. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that's still pussy. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
when it comes to hip hop,
I think
battling and shit.
Yes, in that instance. But what if he's coming at some? Not saying that, like, I really don't care that he did. Like, I'm not trying to argue for his. What I'm saying is,
hey man, find your peace however you find your peace, man. It's just if it disappoints
anybody, let me ask too, because go get in your, well, not necessarily you, but I'm really
ask me,
but you can answer. Get in your MC bag. Mm-hmm. Imagine being in a cypher, you smash a nigga, and then you apologize to the nigga the next day, pause. And you apologize to the nigga that, like, I ain't mean to embarrass you like that in front of everybody.
Yo, let me ask you, okay, so is that different from going to box a nigga that you were talking?
That's not even how you apologize.
And that ain't even how you apologize, but, you know what I'm saying? But
it's a completely different apology.
Right.
His apology was, man, I'm sorry. I was lying in that song.
Okay, yeah. Imagine doing that. Like,
and I really didn't want to diss you because I love you. You're my brother.
Yeah, there you go. That's basically what he did. Yeah, that's basically what he did.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
that affects the J. Cole fans.
I feel for them. I mean, I feel for hip hop, man. I feel for hip hop that we got to go through some shit like that. But yo, these niggas are all great actors and they're doing a great job, bro. Yeah. So if I don't know, bro. Like, I think it was just a move, bro.
Unless they're not. What I'm saying,
unless they're not
actors, and this is just their life. I'm just saying that,
I remember, bro.
What we believe doesn't necessarily mean that, you know what I'm saying, that's what's going on. Right. From public consensus, from what we can see.
Yeah.
That nigga just did some pussy ass shit.
Yes.
And it didn't look like it was provoked by anybody other than J. Cole, in my opinion.
That don't, but J. Cole fans don't feel that way. Like diehard J. Cole fans.
J. Cole fans are going to sit there and try to defend him to the T with whatever they can. So the mob came to that nigga and said, you gotta apologize.
Real quick question. So what you think?
They kidnapped this kid.
What you think this apology gonna do for his sales?
Well, his sales have been through the roof anyway because he
but for the ones who not really in the hip hop beef or anything, once this is gonna increase both sales.
To an extent, yes. To an extent, no. There's a lot of people online so mad at J. Cole. Have you seen it today? They're so mad at J. Cole because he's going to take that record, that album off of streaming and off the album. Yeah. And then there's people everywhere saying, well, we're not copying it then.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, now check this out. J. Cole don't have the power to take anything off and stop anything by himself.
Maybe not by himself, but if it's under his shit, yeah, he does.
Yeah, because that album.
Yeah. But who distribute? Understood locally, yeah.
So I think if you look at the album, it's licensed. It's not necessarily.
It's not
under a label. Yeah, so he could pull it if he wants. That's why he was able to just drop that shit out the blue and nobody knew about it. Yeah, so he could pull that shit down.
Yeah, he said it.
Yeah, but he pretty much uploaded. He said it at the concert.
That's to me. I'm agreeing with y'all. Because I know because it's bad for hip hop.
Now niggas ripped it already. He can't get it to keep it.
It's forever.
But that don't sound
Sheether has been removed.
But that don't sound like that. Don't sound like tomfoolery though to y'all. Like how all of us, like, nobody does shit like
I know. That's what makes this so crazy. It's so unique that I can't put this on there.
It's not unique. It's not unique.
Who else did it?
We just don't hear
Not bad
about
with the connection if it go in and out, me in the dungeon.
Yo, check it out. Like, there's been artists for years who have projects and they getting ready to drop, but they say, nah, you're not about to drop this type of shit. Like, this happens all the time. So
we know about those projects.
So because he secretly dropped it out, like you said, now we like the ones who got the power said, nah, you gotta take that whole shit off. And we need that off now. And we need you to go make a formal apology or
to Kendrick Lamar?
No. To who? To J. Cole.
What you mean? J. Cole didn't apologize. J. Cole's the one who apologized. Not Kendrick.
I know. No. That's what I'm saying.
So you
they
think
went
that
to him.
the powers of bees are like, yo, man, you need to go apologize to Kendrick Lamar?
Yes.
What is their motive?
Bro, we never know this.
So all this is a theory.
Yes,
okay.
but it's yes. I mean, everything we're making is like we are all making things.
Yeah, that's why I said I think if that happened and Drake got the apology, I would definitely feel like
they're not gonna
Apple or somebody stepped in.
All right.
No, I'm saying
if Drake got the apology,
how many times?
Somebody.
I don't see them going that hard for Kendrick.
Yeah, not the powers
that
be.
Even
especially when he be on. He be on some pro-black shit a lot. You know what I'm saying?
It's not about Kendrick though. It's like humiliation for Cole.
Yeah, because Cole know that 7-minute drill was it's deeper. There's another.
J. Cole apologized to Kendrick Lamar after this. Steph said what's going on. J. Cole apologized to Kendrick Lamar 48 hours after putting the diss track out. He took the track back down. So to answer your question, Steph.
Yeah, I mean, like
soft shit.
That just sounds fishy. I mean, y'all got.
I mean, I get it. Yeah, I understand the way because that does
sounds fishy.
Your theory makes a lot of sense because.
Right.
A lot of shit like that does happen in the industry. I can't say that's what's going on right now.
Nah, I can't.
What I'm saying is according to what we see, public consensus, that was some soft ass shit.
The call was made for Push to fall back off of Drake. That phone call was definitely made, whether from Jay Prince, whether from Apple, whether from somebody. That call was made.
Drake been ducking Kendrick since the Control verse.
And I think if Kendrick went crazy on Drake before this Cole shit happened, well, he already did. If Drake jumped out the window, now to me, that's who making that phone call like, yo, don't say nothing about this nigga because he gonna go crazy on you. And then now we can't save you from this little nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because he's just as big, just as powerful, got a big audience, and he got Grammys, all this other shit. If this nigga go crazy on you, can kind of silence Push a little bit. You can't really silence this little nigga once he go crazy on you. And he dare that nigga to take the bait. So I think somebody in Drake ear like, yo, like Apple, or they're like, yo, nigga, we gave you $400 million. Don't do it. Because if you start fucking up sales because this nigga crush your career and you not recouping his money, my nigga, we fuck. Shut up. Leave the nigga alone. You know what I'm saying?
I just hope and pray to God that Kendrick says, fuck your apology and airs this nigga out.
He will.
See, now going back to what you said about affecting sales, I feel like if Kendrick go that route, it's gonna fuck him up now. Because he's known as a humble dude. He's not Ice Cube. This ain't Cube going at NWA. So I think if he really just goes in on this nigga, as nice as J. Cole is, not lyrically nice, just a nice guy nice, I think niggas will fall back. Not us, but some people gonna look at Kendrick like, oh man, this nigga apologized and you just went and cut this nigga head off, pause. Like, you ain't had to do that. Like, that's gonna be a lot of niggas that think that way. Yeah, not us, but you.
Fucked up.
Y'all remember the Meek Drake beef?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like a couple years later, yo, you know them niggas cool? Like the niggas cool?
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, like
some niggas get cool, some niggas don't.
Bro, I think all these niggas cool, man.
I don't think 50 and John cool.
Yeah. Huh?
I don't think 50 and John cool.
See, I don't think not 50 and John.
I don't think 50 and John.
Certain niggas shit is real. Like certain niggas still punching niggas in the face in this day. Like those type beefs, but we don't got those no more.
I don't think Lil Tim goddamn it.
State of the Union. I just want to.
Yeah, State of the Union. Yeah, we still gotta wait on them.
Yeah, it's still the State of the Union.
Yeah, we ain't tight. Yo, but we gonna take a quick commercial break, man. Do you want to wrap it up?
Oh, no, y'all shit. Y'all pretty much said.
I mean, this is hip hop. This is hip hop.
Yeah.
And that shit was pussy.
Keep it hip hop. No apologies.
This is hip hop, not hip hop.
Hey, man.
Hey. There you go. I feel that.
Hip hop. Yeah, so we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back in
2 and 2 to run through these in and outs real quick.
Bang.
It's the PMP
My
show.
nigga LJ, shit, it just fell straight out the sky. Word, that's the craziest shit I ever heard, man. And on top of that, these alien motherfuckers try to. Hey, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? You talking to me, darky? Who the fuck you think I'm talking to? You knocked my tray over now. Give me another one.
Hey, Roscoe, man. Well, fuck with him if I was you, man. Let it go, man.
Man, fuck that. I ain't letting shit go. This bitch ass nigga gonna give me another tray.
I think you're confused on which one of us is the nigga. You know who I am?
Yeah, the nigga I just stole on.
What?
Nah, don't just lay there. Get your bitch ass up. I'm just getting.
Congratulations, Mr. Williams. You just won yourself a first-class ticket to the home.
It's the PMP show.
PMP ins and outs.
Pause, Granddad.
Yeah, we are back, y'all. And as you can see, this picture you're seeing somewhere around here, fucking that picture was taken in the 1900s, and if you see it, you know what I mean. There was black women. They call it a zoo, a human zoo.
Human zoo.
And it's basically just black women posing naked. And I'm sure there was white slave masters or whoever walking through there, jerking off, showing all kind of filthiness to, you know what I'm saying?
Pulling that pecker out.
Oh yeah, touching a woman. I'm sure it was all kind of, but it was a human zoo, right? But the point of the picture, as you can see, fast forward to where we are now in our culture, and it's talk about strip clubs and shit. And it kind of fucked me up, right? Because I was like, there was a point in our era to where that shit wasn't even cool. Not to us. Everybody that was kind of north of the Mason-Dixon line, we kind of looked at the strip club like, fuck y'all niggas going in there for, like, that was some truck driving shit. Like, the niggas go in there, get their rocks off and get back in the truck. So, but somehow, some way, it kind of shifted into now, and you know, I fuck with the strip club, you know what I'm saying? So who am I, you know what I mean? But the woman that worked in, now it's a culture now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a part of our culture for some reason, to where it's almost something that these women seek out to go become. You know what I mean? Like, they go get their body done. Yeah, to become a stripper. You know what I'm saying? They go get their body done, this, that, and the third. But, you know, the point of the thing was like how they flipped the mind state. They went from walking by, looking at us pose naked as fucking, you know, it's entertainment, to now they got us doing the same thing to our own women. You know what I mean? Like spending money on them, doing whatever the fuck, all filthiness. You know what I'm saying? So it's just wild. You know what I mean? When you think of the concept of that. So now it make me think of the strip club with a whole different mentality. Like, God damn, I'm contributing to this bullshit. You know what I mean? Like,
and what's crazy is that's actually S10.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit's been going on, and you know, at those events, right?
I didn't think about that. You're right.
You know, at those events, they were able to take them home. They were able to do that. It wasn't just a go there and, you know, just slap ass or, you know, jerk off and, you know, or whatever. Like, you could say whatever you want to them. You could talk to them as you please, treat them as you please. You was able to take them home, bring them back, beat them, whipping them. Yo, like.
Only if my lady let me, wise guy. But she gonna be right there too.
I just, you know, I think women, we definitely need to, like, if you gotta pay, like, I'm not, you know, because some people do it because that's what their last resort is, to make money. So if they doing it for that, I understand. But a lot of times, like, open up social media, right? And it's weird because when you open it up, it's a lot, like, even on your friends list, like, if it, like the people who request to be your friends. Yeah. I forgot what they call that shit on social media. But when I'm looking, I'm like, yo, why? Every chick damn near is, but like they damn near in a thong with their ass out. Right. And it's like, yo, damn. So it's, going back to that, the mindset, is it really like whatever your answer, like, if their ancestors were connected with those women in the 1900s, that naturally they just can't help but. Was it?
No, I watched it again.
I think
it was same spot.
So that's the same.
No, that shit already touched it now. But nah, he had it in his head.
Okay, well. The fact that he had it in his head.
It's not a review, but.
Yeah, the fact that he had it in his head. All right, I'm joking.
But nah, you was making a good point. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was ready for you to finish.
But the mentality, like that, what's crazy is, I don't want to keep talking about simulations, but anyway, those 1900, their ancestors, they cannot help because it's in their DNA from previous ancestors.
Right.
To be. It just naturally, they can't help it. Like, it's like, yo, boom, I don't know why. I just gotta show the world my goods.
Right.
So,
and yeah, I mean, just like you said, certain memories and shit is etched in your DNA. And hey, it came natural to some of them.
Yo, niggas is scared of white people. That's been embedded in because there's certain ones that are like, nah, fuck that. Nah, hell no. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? And that goes down in DNA, and that's how naturally, so that's what, and it's crazy that it's happening like that, but naked. But anyway, I feel sorry for them, because it's stuck in their brain to just get naked.
Yeah, definitely had peep shows on 42nd Street. Pay a quarter to that shit. But the strip club, that shit was wild. Like, No.
All right, we're going to go to this next one real quick.
Roll that beautiful fudge.
One day, Albert Einstein was teaching a class and wrote on the board, 9 times 1 equals 9, 9 times 2 equals 18. And he continued all the way up to 9 times 10 equals 91. The class broke out in laughter because Einstein made a mistake. The correct answer to 9 times 10 is obviously 90, not 91, and the students began to make fun of him. Einstein waited for everyone to be silent and then said, "Despite the fact that I analyzed 9 problems correctly, no one congratulated me, but when I made one mistake, everyone started laughing. This means that even if a person is successful, society will notice even the slightest mistake." So, today's reminder to you is that mistakes are a part of the process. As Einstein once said, the only person who never makes a mistake is someone who does nothing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying Albert Einstein is the most smartest person in the world or, whoever existed, none of that. I'm just saying that made a lot of sense about life, that, like he said, he went through 9 times. And then when he got to 9 times 9 times 10, he said the wrong number.
Right.
And the fact that everybody laughed and ridiculed him over it, saying, you got it wrong. The fact that everybody, jumped on that instead of appreciating all that he got right. And that does, bring up a valuable point that no matter what you do, somebody always gonna.
And if you don't understand, I'm going to give you this simple correlation. Everybody that's ever been in a relationship, all that good shit you did the week, fuck up one time, and that's the main thing your lady going to focus on. The only thing. The 6 days of good shit that you done did go right out the. And it could be, you could have done the right thing. You know what I'm saying? For the same shit she got mad at you about because you didn't do it this goddamn way, that one day, all that other shit go right out the window. Now you can relate. You know what I'm saying? Because we've all fucking been there as men. We've all been there. All of us.
That's deep. Definitely. But,
ladies, I gotta stop.
You want to say anything about that, pause, man? Or you good?
It was pure facts from what I said. Everybody. Whether you do good or you do bad, it's gonna be a hating ass motherfucker somewhere.
Right.
So just do you. Facts. All right. So let's get to this next one real quick. Roll this beautiful bean footage.
Never forget that Richard Nixon's aide said this. The Nixon campaign in 1968 and the Nixon White House after that had two enemies, the anti-war left and black people. You understand what I'm saying? We knew we couldn't make it illegal to be either against the war or black, but by getting the public to associate the hippies with marijuana and blacks with heroin, and then criminalizing both heavily, we could disrupt those communities. We could arrest their leaders, raid their homes, break up their meetings, and vilify them night after night on the evening news. Did we know we were lying about drugs? Of course we did.
And because of that, every 25 seconds, someone in America is arrested for drug possession. And 1/5 of the incarcerated population is serving time for drug charges. Another 1.15 million people are on probation and parole for drug-related offenses. Black Americans are 4 times more likely to be arrested for marijuana charges than their white peers. Black Americans make up nearly 30% of all drug-related arrests, despite accounting for only about 13% of all substance users. Black Americans are nearly 6 times more likely to be incarcerated for drug-related offenses than their white counterparts, despite equal substance usage rates. Almost 80% of people serving time for a federal drug offense are black or Latino. In state prisons, people of color make up 60% of those serving time for drug charges. In the federal system, the average black defendant convicted of a drug offense will serve nearly the same amount of time as a white defendant would for a violent crime. People of color account for 70% of all defendants convicted of charges with a mandatory minimum sentence. And prosecutors are twice as likely to pursue a mandatory minimum sentence for a black defendant than a white defendant charged with the same offense. And think, all of that came as a result of Richard Nixon's desire to re-enslave us. And it worked. It's time for drug war reparations, y'all. Make sure you sign the petition.
Look, before you go, Jimmy, I just want to say this about the propaganda machine. This is how real that shit is. Like, and again, if you're from a certain era, you know what I'm saying? All of us in this room are. The Reaganomics era and the propaganda they put out was so real back then. Cocaine is the subsidiary, if I'm using that word right, of crack.
Right.
You need cocaine to make crack. There was more doctors and lawyers and shit like that doing cocaine, but it was considered a rich drug than it was crack. Once Reagan came down with them laws back in the 80s, yo, for the difference between a gram of cocaine and a gram of crack was fucking 10 years, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, them white boys was getting probation, getting caught with 3 and 4 grams of coke. The niggas was getting knocked, they fucking head knocked off getting caught with crack. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's the propaganda that they created. You know what I'm saying? There was a drug epidemic in both hoods, but they just focused on the crack. But then once crack crossed over into the white neighborhood, here we are. You know what I mean? Now it's a problem. Now you see Just Say No to Drugs and all this silly shit that Reagan was doing back then. Yeah, this nigga was the biggest drug dealer on the fucking face of the earth at the time. Go look it up out in the north and all that shit they was doing. What y'all think Snowfall was about? Reagan was at the top of that food chain, man. Like, I better... Anyway, go ahead, Jimmy. That's about to go somewhere.
You really... It's just sad because, like... That system was just like this. I'm starting to feel like everything around was just designed to make us fucked up. Like, are we that important, bro? Like, I mean, I'm gonna get on the topic later, but like, we must be really important, bro, because they don't want us to set up, our own civilization. Like, they don't want us to thrive. They don't want us to help each other. They don't want us, like, all the people who's been taken out has been trying to do one thing just to make us come together. Mm-hmm. So if that's the end goal, it's obvious. You know what I'm saying? So
I say this all the time, and y'all can block me for saying this shit right now. I'll kind of change his name a little bit. Schmittler said, look at his fucking diaries, the man said, those people are gonna pay for what they did to the original Jews. Now you take what the fuck you want with that. Take and do what you want with it. Go look it up. The man said because he knew what the fuck it was. So,
well,
do what you want.
You're able to say that because later on we're going to be talking about that actually, about the footage of leaders, Christian leaders of color that have been found.
Right.
We'll talk about that later in the show.
You said Christian. Oh.
Excuse me. I didn't even mean to say. I mean, well, I did say that.
I said I didn't mean to say that.
Nah, I did say that. But what I wanted to say was Jesus pictures of Jesus.
Yeah.
And that Russia.
The black,
it was deep in their church. Yeah. But it was, I'm getting tongue tied because, like I said, I didn't. But we'll talk about it later. We'll show you the video. But let's go ahead and go to the next one.
I'm gonna address the elephant in the room. Who are these dudes?
These dudes are the highlighters.
Okay.
They're the highlighters because they actually are the main reason why we are as successful as we are. They're students, they're male practice players, they come here, they're committed, we win championships, they get rings. Like, several of them have gotten a national championship ring from 2022. So anytime we win, they win. Because their dedication and sacrifice is just as much as our players.
Shout out to South Carolina.
Yeah, first and foremost. Yeah.
What about the
2024 national champs again? Yeah.
Congratulations.
Shout out to them girls, man. They balled out, man. Shout out to Caitlin. You did. You tried. You tried.
She did.
Yeah. That's for sure.
We even talk. Let's talk about the South Carolina real quick. First, I just want to jump in about that. That. What do you think about the dudes?
That's dope. Like you said, that gives them a different competitive edge. And this is no disrespect to women, but I was talking about this with my lady. Like, just for those of you, who know, you know what I'm saying? And then women, y'all definitely understand, like, they're built different. Like, they got hips, curves, and shit.
Yes.
So they can't shift and move at the sudden quickness that a man can do. Okay. But the fact that she has them out there playing against men on the defensive end, the way a man can pivot and cut and do all this shit because we ain't got hips like a woman.
Correct.
That, like you said, now I'm able to, if I shake this nigga, I can go shake a woman. Like I said, I'm not saying it's a little less, but it kind of is, and it's not your fault. Yeah. Like I said, y'all, you know what I mean? It's the way I design. You can't cut and move like that.
That's just what it is.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah.
Physically,
we're
not.
Right. Exactly. So you got these dudes out there defending them, and that's why I see them getting more of an edge that way. Like, even though they got to guard him, but the fact that, no, I got to try to get by this dude who's just physically faster, taller, arms longer.
And he's blocking my shit.
You know what I'm saying?
He's not really holding it back.
Right.
To the point where, like, you keep going against that, like, every day.
Right.
Yo, that shit makes a difference, bro. Like, yo, y'all remember the chicks who would come to the court?
Wise guy, I'm glad you're here because I got a story. That's what I said. I got a story. So, shout out to we was at Kiln Creek. This might be like 95, 90. That's about 96. But Shorty ended up going to ODU. She was a light-skinned joint. She went to Menchville, I think. It was around that era. She either went to Menchville or Kickintan, one of them joints. Okay. Dumb nice. Dumb nice, yo. So we out Kiln Creek balling, right? And he never gonna admit to this shit. But yo, we on the court, Shorty coming down, doing it, you know what I'm saying, dribbling and shit. The nigga, so when I say she stopped and hit him with a hezzy, and then whoop, and cross went from left to right. The nigga tripped, yo. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Son, the whole court, we out there dying. Now, again, she is nice. She could have caught any one of us like that.
Lucky that one.
Man, listen. Like, but she was dumb. Like, shout out to her. I know she went to ODU. I don't know. She might have even ended up in the WNBA, but she was that nice. Word? Because when she went to ODU, she was catching red. Wise guy, what was Shorty's name? She was a light skin. She was dumb nice, yo. Like, she was giving me buckets, you know what I'm saying? But that nigga fell. That nigga fell.
No, you jumped out there. Yo, she was giving me buckets. buckets, but yo, this nigga fell. So, buckets is
It's different.
Yeah, it's a little different. Like, she had a nice jumper and everything, and she was fine too. Like, sure, was there. I can't think of this girl's name.
That's a distraction.
Yo, that's kind of. I mean,
you already know.
Yeah, because like we used to know a lot of joints who played ball, and them joints was ugly. Like, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to
the Chiefs. I would call a couple names, but I don't know.
Exactly.
Right now, so
y'all pretty damn
crazy now. So. There's a couple names I would have called, yo. I would have called them so bad. But man, y'all might
back in the day, them jokes was off limits unless you was like, I mean, there was several who just wanted to play. They were still dainty and still like real girly, so you still fuck them.
Right.
But yeah, we was fine when we were younger.
Oh man, forget about it.
Yeah, because
South Carolina.
Yeah, shout out to South Carolina. That's your chance. Go.
All right. One more thing about that with the girls of basketball now, because all right, I got daughters, right? They used to love ball, and they was dope because I'd take them to the court and play them against grown men. So they were stronger, right? But here's the thing. Once they decide that they still want to be girls, like I think some of them could probably dunk if they just didn't play with all the weaving, the lashes. Like we are, like, it's pretty. Like, I understand y'all love to be pretty, but like, this is, like, it's basketball, right?
It's women's basketball.
No, I mean, but they want to, like, okay. Yeah, but I be seeing them dripping with sweat sometime, bro. And it just be, like, it just don't look good in the fourth quarter. Like, yeah, it's pretty first quarter.
Yeah.
By the fourth, it kind of
look a little crazy.
Yeah, it start to look a little different.
It's gonna look crazy.
So,
but I tell you what, man, you already ain't really selling that many WNBA tickets. Now you want to make the bitches ugly. So
that's fucked up to say they all ugly. Nah, they're not ugly though. They pretty. I mean, I think natural shit is. I think. I just feel they just so caught. Like, everybody just caught up in this. The lashes for me, like, I'm tired of lashes.
Yeah, the lashes are crazy.
I'm tired of lashes.
Tired of looking at a bitch just like a fucking Disney deer.
Bro, like shit's a fad. Like, that shit hit hard. Okay, it's faded out now.
Ridiculous.
It's like members only jackets and shit. Like, you just.
Ladies, it's not cute, man. Like, it's enough is a fucking enough.
That's all I'm saying.
This is a side.
You know what I'm saying? You want to get some little tiny joints to make it a little tiny. Cool, man. But when when you got a fucking push broom off the side, fucking shit.
Push broom, stupid, yo.
Nah,
we don't like it.
Nah, we don't, man. I mean, I'm not even trying to get with you. I'm just saying it's not cool. No more. Right. It was a fad. It's gone. Get back to being you, man. Fuck out of here. Shit, man. Shit is annoying, goddamn it. Nigga said a push broom. Yeah. Bristles. Alright, we're gonna jump to this next one real quick.
He won't shake his hand. Oh my god! 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 He's 1 against 7! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah, another one in the victory column for us. We slowly but surely getting our licks back.
Pick your battles wisely.
Yes. This is why you just can't go running up on anybody these days. Niggas know UFC, all kind of ninjutsu and shit. Like, this shit is too available. It's too available to people. Everybody's a fucking master or something. So, but anyway, as you can see, these 4 guys, we're not gonna put a color.
Yo, I can't believe now. Yeah. Let's just say we're playing chess. So these guys
decided to start some static.
Decided to fuck with
this guy.
This guy.
Yeah.
It didn't even matter. It was this guy.
Right.
it was just a 4-on-1, and it was like, oh, he's down, and then two at the same time. You stumbled.
Yeah. Either way. Remember,
I'll break it up.
Remember when Thanos punched Captain Marvel when she was out the movie to the end?
Yeah.
That's how one of them got hit. One of them got hit so hard, he was just out the fight for like 5 minutes.
He was out the scene.
Yeah, he was like, I'm done. I can't take this shit.
Yeah. She wasn't at the funeral?
She was that's when she came back.
Yeah, nah, she came back at the funeral.
She came back at the funeral.
Yo, that's crazy. They was like, yo, has anybody seen her?
She's like, where the fuck is this bitch at? He punched that bitch out the movie. But anyway.
Yeah, but that's what it looked like though. Like when he, at the end when he fought Captain America, Thor, and Iron Man. The three of them, like, but he was just smash. Yo, that's exactly what it was like. So I'm not promoting.
Don't forget how he did your boy Hulk.
Yeah. We talked about that earlier. Poor Hulk, man.
Never been the same.
I think this might be Incredible Hulk episode. Like I don't know what Sting. Yo. Whoa. Yo, what was the one? Sting. I forgot about that. Thank you, Boss, man. Exactly. But
oh shit.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, but anyway, shout out to us. Shout out to Young Man. Rumble, Young Man Rumble.
Yeah, please.
I think it's a shout out to us.
We got to take our victories when we get them. Because believe me, there was a lot of reverse of those situations a long time ago. It wasn't no cameras or nothing. And the motherfucker probably ended up dead somewhere in the cornfield, unfortunately.
And we keep taking L's. I mean, Jcole just took one today. Did he take an L? Like, they still get on.
That's just light skin side of hip hop.
Light skin community, definitely.
I'm going deep in that, man.
Ain't he a biracial angel? Huh? Ain't he a biracial angel? His mom's white. Yeah, his mom's is white. Yeah,
that's not. I mean, I'm not gonna down that. Like, I'm not a race downer.
No.
What?
Shit.
Nah, I'm not shitting on him because he's a biracial angel.
Nah, it just seems like because he's biracial.
That's why I feel. That's kind of where I was going with.
Okay.
We're not taking credit on the black side for the apology.
Yeah, we're not. That was the other side.
We're mad that it happened, but we're not taking credit for that.
I'm mad for hip hop.
This episode's called Cold World.
What's his last name? Come on, man. Like he's lukewarm at best. You know what I'm saying? So
now be careful. He gonna realize y'all rap. He gonna come at y'all. Now you gotta respond.
I'm retired.
And then he will apologize. What the fuck are you talking about?
Nah, see.
Now you got.
I felt lame,
they gonna be like
man.
concrete roads. You on deck. Out of these little niggas, you got 48 hours to respond.
Nigga, what? Nigga, 15 minutes. Nigga, I don't need time to roast no weak ass. And what's crazy is our shit don't need no approval. We don't need nobody to. Oh, you can't say that. Man, we're fucking roast. Man, listen.
He gonna bury himself like that, trying to apologize to niggas that nobody even know.
Yo, first of all,
see, you keep throwing the apology in there. Who said he gonna apologize?
He said it. He gonna feel lame. And feel like he shouldn't have done it to two different brothers. Obviously so talented.
Oh, that's gonna
you know what's crazy? Now I got a platform. I just want to say this. I am the LSJ. Period.
Oh shit.
And I'm just gonna say that. If I decided I'm the LSJ. Period. Point blank, whatever. Rest in peace to Jam Master J and whoever. But period.
Fuck that. Nah, hold all of y'all at it.
Man. I said it. Prince, I said it. Bar for bar.
Real Jay Wise.
I'm trying to cover all the J, make sure they go.
Fuck Jay Electronica.
Listen. From start to finish.
I think it's a fuck LJ.
Man, you know what I'm talking about. All right, but y'all check out this OJ. We can get in this topic and get the hell on, man.
Hi, I'm sure you don't know me, but my name is Jennifer. Okay. And I wanted to come to your place of business, right? Woman to woman. Okay. I see you've been texting my man. I really don't appreciate it. All these messages, take the meat out the refrigerator. Can I borrow some money? Did you pay my rent yet? What time are you coming home? What did you cook? Love you? Like, this is not appropriate. He has a woman. Please understand that. So I ask you to respect my relationship with my man, because this is unnecessary. Like, why? Why would you be doing that? Why would I be doing that? Are you talking about Jay? Jay? Yeah. It wasn't too hard to figure that out. Yes, I'm talking about Jay. Sweetheart, that's my son.
Oh man, that is fucking hilarious.
It just explains black women, man.
Yeah. What the fuck you talking about, bitch? Obituary. You obituary, habitual.
How you go up?
Bitchcraft.
See, the problem was the problem was she found out. She saw that because moms is bad. Let's just put that out there. Mom is a milf.
Right. Yeah.
Moms is bad.
Yeah.
Super bad. And what happens is once she saw her, she was like, oh, fuck.
Automatically,
Oh, no. Because had it been a hood booger butt fuck, like, you know,
would laugh and be like, she would have still tried to check her, but
I
she
feel like we're
laugh.
cheated in that clip because we didn't get to see that bitch be wrong.
Right.
Yeah. She's wrong, though.
Oh, she's wrong.
I mean, I'm sure mom, but mom don't see, because that seemed like her job.
Oh, yeah, so she was going to keep it
She
classy.
probably was going to keep it classy, but she was like, yes, Jay, yeah, that's my son.
Right.
So later on,
yeah, but I need to see the face on that bitch. When
She probably said something like, I'll make sure I have a conversation with him later on.
Yeah.
And just left it at that, and then walked away.
And
you know
she over.
It's over. Yo, let my moms call me and say like this.
Yeah, you little bitch done ran up on me.
Yeah, you little bitch done ran up on me.
At my job, and cut that bitch off.
Man,
we're done.
Habitual bitch.
I dare you to show up with that same girl at your mom's house.
What?
Ever. Don't ever do that.
She can't even be in the car outside while you run in real quick. Nigga, at this point.
No.
What in the hell, man?
Looks stupid as shit.
Yo,
That is being Bozo.
So that's how
they do that move. Oh man, I don't want to do it because I got to pause myself. But
Super
Bozo. So
the clown.
Yeah,
definitely Bozo.
She gets the Bozo. So.
I need to see her face.
We're getting these topics real quick.
Yeah, this is where we gotta let y'all go so y'all can go watch the edited show.
In the book Russian Icons by Father Vladimir Ivanov, recently rediscovered, we find the most interesting collection of Christian icons. It is of high interest for two reasons. Number one, it depicts the various Christian icons as black. And number two, this is not found in Western Europe, but well in Eastern Europe and Russia. This means that black people were venerated as deities from Spain to France, Italy, Germany, and all the way to Russia. In some, all over Europe. There are at least 500 black Madonnas in Europe, not counting the ones hidden in the Vatican, 128 in France alone, and you need to remember that these icons survived multiple waves of iconoclasm. This means that in the past, they would have been ubiquitous throughout Europe, before the great artists like Michelangelo and Leonardo were commissioned to start painting the classic Europeanized face of Jesus that we know today. So then, as always, if we ask the critical questions, if the mainstream historical narrative is true, and that black people have never achieved anything of note in history, why then were they depicted and venerated all over Europe? Even more intriguing, what were black people doing in so many depictions, descriptions, sculptures, and plays in Europe at all? For those who have been listening, it is simply because they were present in such numbers, and it yielded such influence that even the planned erasure and systematic destruction of the icon survived from Western Europe to Eastern Europe, from Germany to Italy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, time to go down the rabbit hole, y'all, of truth. Yeah, you know, it's gonna be a truth rabbit hole.
And just to announce, like our topics at the end are always pretty much deep and, sometimes it tap a lot of sensitive spots. So, we're not
disclaimer.
Disclaimer real quick. We just trying to let y'all know that, this is just our opinion here of the PNP show, and this is just for entertainment. I'm learning now that's something we need to be able to say as well.
Right. Even though, with this one, you're right. We do have to say that, like, our opinions and stuff are our opinions, but we can't
run away from the facts that we are about to state with some of this information we are about to speak.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, there is facts involved.
Right. So we're gonna say the facts, but it's still for entertainment.
Right.
And some of our opinions that we come up with out of this topic are just just our personal opinions. So we're not trying to fit anybody. So with that being said, that the fact that I don't hear this a lot to me is like, it's kind of disheartening of my people. Like I've been saying this a lot about like F niggas. Like I've been saying this a lot like lately because a lot of people are not going to be able to get on the ark. And I'm just using that as a analogy. And even if I'm one of them, so be it. I'm just saying everybody can't come. Like everybody's not going to be able to go. So with that being said, man, we as a people have been like led astray. Like people, if y'all really care about slavery and how we've been treated, like y'all say y'all, being called a nigger, things that like we talk about that in another show. Like if that type of shit bothers you and you want to fight for it, the fact that now that our lineage is not of us, where we come from, what we can, something we can base to say, yo, shit, that's a whole different state of mind for a people. Like we've been lost forever.
Like to speak on what you're speaking on, to give an example, like for those that, get into this particular book, you know what I mean? Right. And for you to see this person begot this person begot this person, so on and so forth, right? It's right there in there. Jesus had hair of wool, feet of bronze, skin of bronze, excuse me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if he was, begotten from, his Mary, and she was black, and so on and so forth. At what point did it shift to this image being portrayed as a European? Like, so if you're reading this in the Bible and then you look at an image and see it portrayed a certain way, like Jimmy said, going back to his original statement, why didn't nobody ever question this shit back then? Why wasn't it like, hey man, you know what? Yeah, I get why is he depicted in this light when he should look exactly like it's described in his book right here? You know what I'm saying? So,
and to be funny, we was talking about the joints that were strippers, right? I mean, so imagine being the first to be beat out like this is, they're the slaves that I really, really care about.
Right.
Because if you think about it, they had pictures of Abraham, the first Abraham, his sons, like they had like pictures of them and they were black.
Right.
Those, they're from the lineage.
Right.
Not
actual pictures,
God.
The paintings that he
those were pictures of, if it was Abraham, it was his kids. It was Mary.
Black, like you saying.
But they look like niggas today.
Yup.
Like one of them baby pictures looked like one of my nephews, looked like a baby, And the fact of the matter is a lot of these things were hidden. In the back, they had a picture of the Pope. There's another one going where the Pope had to go and he's dropping.
Staring.
Yeah, he just like lost and confused and he's dropping it. Bro.
Like the headline on that said, he's looking like he knowing what the fuck they doing. Like there was a look of fear almost, as opposed to worship. Like it was a fear of like, damn, I'm looking at the black Messiah, knowing how we kind of manipulated this shit in our favor. You know what I'm saying? So
let me ask you a question. So does that answer the question though, that we are God's people?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I always feel like this, man. Like, and it either went one way. It's either two ways this shit could have went. If we're the original man and everybody came from us, I can see we're going to different regions. You adapt, so your skin becomes paler. You know what I'm saying? You adapt over here in this region, so eventually you don't grow as tall. Your eyes become a certain way because you need to see whatever the fuck happened, right? So we all came from black people. Either that happened
Or there was a bunch of motherfuckers, like Adam and Eve wasn't just 1, 2 people. It was, well, Adam wasn't just one original thing. Adam was a black man, a white man, an Asian man, a Spanish man, you know what I'm saying? And he was just spread out amongst everything.
Different
Right. So it can either be one or two ways. That's how I feel. I don't think it can go either way, you know what I'm saying, without none of this shit making sense. So, but I'm tend to lean towards we're the original man, just for the simple fact that the climate for this planet is made perfectly designed for our body. We can absorb the sun and turn it into energy. We can adapt to the cold and do what we got to do to slaughter animals and, you know, make fur and to cover ourselves up. But the main focal point is the sun. You put a certain group of people in the sun. You put all of these motherfuckers in Africa. Come on, we already know what's gonna happen. The skin cancer rate gonna shoot up 1,000%. Like, so
these are facts.
Right. So it's just certain things that I feel like this planet is just designed strictly for melanated people, and you know, fortunately, we're those people. So if you want to go with the chosen people for that specific reason only, yes, because going back to when they worship the sun, it only benefited a certain motherfucking people. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah.
So what about, I mean, total agreement. Is the thing about this, like I said, these are just our views and our opinions on possibly what, because right now we living in a world where, especially for us as a people, you know what I'm saying? To know something, but to me, to know something like that shit means a lot.
Yeah.
That shit means a lot more. Okay, that now things are starting to, like other things now are starting to come in, and like, it's like an awakening. Like people's like, you know, man, you know, oof.
Like, you know, the reference, like the tree of knowledge, or, you know, the tree, whatever the fuck Eve got the apple from, right? That whole reference right there. Like, for us these days, it's almost like getting all the truth. Imagine knowing everything. That would fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you would sound like a lunatic trying to go around and tell people, yo, da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, certain people will believe you, like, oh, word, see, I fucking knew it. But like, if you just didn't have concrete proof, but if you just woke up tomorrow and God bless you with every fucking thing, you would sound like a fucking lunatic.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
you would. But certain knowledge of who people are, and them being moved, you know, and just tortured.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and we always bringing up Schmittler.
Yeah.
And other people's torture when now it's evident of torture. So all I'm really saying, if this is what it is, first of all, reparations. First of all, if straight up, that's reason. Because that's reason for reparations, bro. Huh? I know. I'm just saying, because I'm just trying to find a way to be nice about it.
I mean, you know what's crazy? I think if that came out, like the truth of this whole, okay, we are originally this planet's chosen people. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were created to, designed to, you know, keep this planet, upkeep this planet, and for whatever reason,
you said,
scales got flipped. We became, you know, shackled and enslaved, and technology got us thinking some invisible guy, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Like you said, shit, reparations, that'd be the least of our worries. I think it would be total chaos. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, the foundation of religion is gone at that point. Boom. Like, all the white Christians that would honestly have to say, oh my God, God is black. Oh my God.
Yeah, you right.
Boy.
Yeah, that was a joke.
Oh, all them Southern Baptists and all these motherfuckers. Oh my God. Could you imagine the culture shock they would have to go through?
They already, like, why does it matter who, you know, what color it is? Like, this is some of the argument now. So it does matter.
Right.
We're like, what do you mean?
Right.
It does matter.
Right.
Like, so because they said Western civilization sees him as this. And the person they see him as, you had some information about.
Yeah. And we're gonna get into this video real quick too. You know, and I can't think of the lady's name. She sounded like she was some professor, or even at least a scholar somewhere.
Before that. What was you said?
I'm sorry.
The real picture of
So for those that know this and for those that don't, I want to say shout out to Tariq Nasheed and Dr. Umar. I think it was on the Hidden Colors doc where I seen this, but when Jesus somehow is Europeanized, if you look at the picture, the man got long curly hair, you know what I'm saying? Like he's straight European features.
Looks like Thor.
Right. But Leonardo da Vinci was assigned to, paint and depict Jesus. So he took his gay lover and had him pose, and that's who he painted, and that's the image that we know today. The most common image you see of Jesus Christ, that's Leonardo's depiction of him, was his gay lover. So as bugged out as that sound, it's the fucking truth. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can go research all this shit to your heart content, and you're gonna find the same fucking thing. So there you are. That's who. And Bossman said the name. It's like Sergio. It's a name. You can find a name. You know what I'm saying? But this is who this guy was. Right. Some wild shit.
So they made their Jesus a gay guy. They made our Jesus a gay guy.
And then now, really look at that image, that original image that he painted, and look at the femininity in it. You know what I'm saying? The daintiness of that image. You know what I mean? Like it's just like,
dainty is
dainty.
Funny word.
The daintiness of like, look how you got him posing. Like that shit look wild feminine. Now that you think about it, look like some Mona Lisa shit. You just think
all that shit kind of look kind of
bugged out,
suspecty or
so.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That image that. Because it's 100,000 of them, but the main one is just the face, and he's looking off into nothingness pretty much, and his hair is, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you think of the portrayal of it, it looks real feminine, you know what I mean? Like,
first of all, which one of these niggas took the little pecker statue pose? Like, what the fuck is going on over there?
Like Greek niggas?
Yeah, what kind of shit is this?
Nigga, look at this shit in Africa. Niggas had soldiers and the Sphinx, and niggas had shit that big lions chiseled in the mountains. Look at the shit there.
Let's just say this. Everything in Africa was big. Lions, elephants, tigers.
Niggas had elephants.
Yeah, everything.
Like Jimmy said, look at the shit they made. Statues with your penis out. What the fuck?
I mean, we had statues with our penis out too. So, what it is. But it was probably a better picture, I guarantee you, with
Oomga Boongas.
Fuck out of here. They were trying to imitate, like, hey, let's try it.
Yeah. So them ladies are laughing. What the fuck is this shit? That's why they shot the nose off the Sphinx. They got mad as shit. Traveled thousands of miles just to be like, oh fuck this shit.
Niggas.
Get the dynamite.
Is that the real reason why they were?
Oh yeah, Napoleon, right? Wasn't it Napoleon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All the motherfuckers took off all the noses, all that shit. They said they could.
No, look at their lips. Cut those off
right,
too.
Yeah, so you couldn't really see. Yeah, somebody, it was dope. Somebody reimagined, and you know what I'm saying, like, with this AI shit, and it, like you said, it was literally the lips, the face, the big ass nose. You could tell clearly it was an African person. You know what I'm saying? African face, I should say. So yeah.
I don't even want to call us Africans now. I'm just gonna say
original. Man.
The originals.
Yeah.
The OGs.
What was that Marvel movie, The Eternals?
Yeah.
That's what we are.
Yeah.
That's honestly, now that I think about that movie, I need to watch that shit again. It probably has some hidden context in there about us. You know what I'm saying? Because it was about the motherfuckers that came and pretty much created the planet. You know what I mean? So,
you know what's crazy? I don't even know why I said reparations, but think about this. We might as well tell them now because the American dollar is about to go. And we about to. Yeah. So it's not going to matter. We can't pay them anything. Fuck it.
This is true.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a shame. Yeah, but I'm kind of mad that the niggas released it that late. Like they had that shit in their archive. So that means everybody took archives from it.
Mm-hmm.
And was everybody in on keeping it secret? And it was probably some shit that was like, if y'all don't do this for me, I'm gonna let your people know.
Right.
It was like, well, fuck it, let them know.
But then you said some real shit. And I don't even know if you was going that direction with it, but you was like, they want us to they want to start a war. And
I just ain't want to really talk about hip hop.
Oh, okay. But yes, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like you said, by slowly releasing tidbits, like, you know, if we talk about them manipulating what's going on over here, they just start slowly releasing these videos, trying to feed into our, like, listen, y'all better wake the fuck up. And then they get us to pop it off from the inside of this motherfucker.
Exactly. So
they can.
So, because there's actually, it just sounds like people are letting you know, trying to wake you niggas up. And that's why I was mad when I'm not hearing, like, it's like few and far between, because like I said, the Matrix got niggas to the, like, and it's coming across timelines. Trust me, it's coming across because they don't have the control over like TikTok or whatever. I don't know how it's weird. Like, I don't understand, but there's a lot of things going on, and to me that's important. So, Z, man,
like even with you know, now we can get into this video real quick. Yeah, pause, man. It's gonna roll for y'all right about now.
They're not comfortable for white people. They're not comfortable for them to talk about the possibility that Africans were here before the Europeans. So what do you do with the heads in Mexico that you find at San Lorenzo, at Tres Zapotes? What do you do with those? All right? You ignore them. What do you do with Columbus's diary that says the Africans know a way to the west, but it goes around the doldrums, we would never survive? What do you do with that? You ignore it. What do you do with Balboa's diary that says we came upon this African village in the isthmus? How did these Africans get here? What do you do with that? You ignore it. Why? To preserve the myth that the Europeans were here first. What do you do with all of this written literature and history that says that Abubakar II of Mali sent 200 ships to the west? One came back and said they were afraid that the others disappeared. And then to have Balboa find this village that looks just like Mali, where he was, what do you do with this information? You ignore it. You ignore it. Why? To preserve the myth of white superiority. That's what our whole educational process is devoted to. What do you do with this whole history? This is a written history, my dear. Written. I'm not talking about hearsay. I'm not talking about a griot said this. I'm not talking about something handed down from one generation to the other through voice. I'm talking about written history of the Egyptians. What do you do with this? You ignore it.
And as we're back,
coming back fresh.
Yes. Basically, again, when you start to hear, going back to what Jimmy was saying, when you start to hear and see the truth come out. So now, think about how, especially now, it's still going on. Think about how we've been indoctrinated that Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1492. That's how they taught us that shit. They taught us it in a rhyme. So that shit is embedded in my brain to discover the Americas. First of all, he never discovered this shit. It was already here. But now when you start to hear facts come out, when you start to hear him say shit like in his diaries, the Africans have a whole different way that they go that to the United States, to the Americas, or whatever they was calling it back then, that we can't go because our ships ain't even built for this shit. These are in his diary. So like the lady said, how do you hide that? Why do you deny that? Why do you have to go to seek a higher learning in these colleges and shit to really see like, wait a minute, you seen ships sailing the opposite way when y'all was first making this trip? Wait a minute, you got other captains and shit that came over here and seen black people and this, that, and the third. Like you hear this lady saying all of this, but you're not teaching us this in school. All you taught us was 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. That's all you fucking taught us. So it's on us, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, this is the thing that we didn't play with the fathers failing us. Damn, we didn't get into that. But maybe we can jump into it after this real quick.
Yeah.
But like, I cannot allow my children to believe this bullshit. If that makes sense. Like, I refuse to let my children believe, oh yeah, this man hopped in a boat and they all sailed over here at this particular time and nothing was here and they discovered this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm not gonna allow that. We've been doing it. Like this young lady said, we've been here. We spoke about this before on the pod, but that's all my take on it.
Yeah, I mean, because I do want to jump in and probably touch on that pause. The fathers failing us because that's why they took us out of the household. Because the man is the spiritual leader of the household.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And by having that, the connection, like he spoke with Adam, right? And like, not saying I'm going off that, but I know Abraham was black, and everybody was offspring of that because he was original, connected to the bloodline of God.
Right.
So, with that being said, you needed that type of spiritual leadership in it. But man, I don't even want to get religious, but let's
just before we close on this one particular
the Columbus.
Yeah, I just wanted to say this too. Imagine this is the effect of just, I ain't gonna say little shit like that, but just having this type of information. You ever been around that white kid back when you was a kid and they'd be like, my grandfather, not necessarily popping shit to try to degrade you, but just proud of his heritage. He helped build the Golden Gate Bridge. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck, some structure way back then. Imagine us knowing back as kids and us being able to say, word, motherfucking great grandfather is the reason why the fucking Grand Canyon exists. They dug this shit out back. Whatever the fuck, just whatever we were doing over here way before them. You know what I'm saying?
But here's the trump card. Yo, we God's people.
There you go.
That level of superiority, that we've been feeling, and and it's kind of obvious by the strength, the athleticism, the creativity, how we building things, like we built the world, But to be told that you're not, but this is why I didn't want to bring. But they've been Mandela. They've been doing that Mandela effect thing on us forever.
Right.
That's not the only things that a lot of people are forgetting, and I think they've been, they find a way to do it even because people forgot about going to church or the thing. Even the Bible thumpers forgot about most of the things that they know that's coming to pass now.
Shit that they was shook about way back in the day. Now this shit right in their face, like you said. They don't even.
Nobody even. So we should jump on, but the Columbus thing too, Z, that just proves we was everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, everybody probably was, wherever y'all was too, y'all were. Right. But the fact that everybody had secret knowledge on us, man.
It's fucked up.
And lying and making up their own stories to create a lie, that kind of proves, who we are.
Yeah.
So.
And because that'll get too deep. Because I still feel like there's only a certain tribe, if you will, like everybody in Africa ain't descendants of. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Like
a lot of countries out there.
Right. So I feel like there's only like because I feel they didn't hide shit because they wasn't part of that. You know what I'm saying? Like if that makes sense, because you would think that all the ancient knowledge that's over there in Africa, they would have been exposed to shit too.
Yeah.
Right, but I feel like because there was nothing to expose. They was completely oblivious to the shit too, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to sound bad, bro, but here's a theory that weighs heavy on my heart, right? Even because Israel, right, is really Africa. Right. So that we are different, right? And I don't want to sound like I said, this is just a personal vibe or whatever. So everybody has a treaty, right? They had a treaty about confusing gods to nobody. Everybody's envious of that, right? Like when it comes to be the people who are and watching them walk by, watching them live and knowing the truth about them.
Right.
everybody knew, because it's kind of evident that you just gonna come up with footage, right? And then now the Pope, like, that's a whole nother country. He's like, oh shit. So, and
Vladimir Putin showing, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So all these other people already knew it. You said Schmittler knew it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody. So I'm realizing now everybody's in on enslaving God's people.
Yeah. That you're making my point better. That's why I was gonna say we can't even trust some of them over there. That's our own color. You're making my point that I was trying to say. Yeah, there's only a certain group that's actually God's people. That's what I was.
So do you see? It's like this. Whoever has control of God's people.
Mm-hmm.
So we pretty much. It's like 400 years is up now, right? It's time for somebody else to have control of God's people.
Mm-hmm.
Because they always talk about that 400 years so big and everything. So now the U.S. now is bringing in migrants.
Mm-hmm.
We too,
And that was another video that we was watching talking about the migrants. And I know that's a whole different topic, but that was deep what bro said when he was like, our generation, a generation of kids that we had, they're not working in jobs and they're not getting in the military and they're not doing certain things. So they're bringing in a whole new race to replace them from doing, and if you look at it, that's what's happening right now. The only thing they're not doing is the military thing yet, but give this second generation that's born here with the United States, you know what I'm saying, like social security numbers. Oh yeah, nigga, you gotta fight for us.
Yeah, but you need a war though. Like, that's why I think you need a war to create that draft situation, to make it a point where, like, so we can reset that again to where now, boom, generational, we proud to fight for, and it's like,
and they and now they forgot about their own heritage by that third or fourth generation. They how far removed from the homeland and sending money back over there to convert to pesos and shit. You right. Get these motherfuckers 50 years. They think they doing them a favor. They not doing y'all a solid. They're gonna come right back. Only thing that's a little different is they're a little bit closer. They got them cartels that's right there, but even still, they paying them off. Just like that tribes back in Africa. They just paid them off. Y'all do what y'all do. Come rape this country. Yeah.
But see, definitely like, the Africans, they was above everybody.
Wow.
Because they still say to the day, we not them. They not us. Everybody, we just don't be paying attention to a lot of the shit. Like, if you know them, they'll say, a lot of them will say that. Like, we ain't even the same, bro.
Yeah. That's a fact.
So people wake up, man. I think, like, I'm not advocating, but I ain't hiding. You know what I'm saying? Like, to speak on, who I am. And it was another video that we had that I wish we could show, because I was
that was dope. Yeah, but maybe we could save it for next week. But it was about the fathers failing, you know what I'm saying? Our fathers failing pretty much every generation after moving forward, you know what I mean? And dude made some great points, and I can honestly say, I can see where he's coming from. Like, even though I want to hold accountability, because we can shift it, especially we're still young enough, you know what I'm saying, and active enough to be able to get out here and do certain things before, we 60 and, 65, 70, can't move like we're supposed to. But, he made some great points, you know what I'm saying? That shit was dope what he said. So, that'll be a dope topic next week.
Definitely, man. So, man, open your eyes and wake the fuck up.
Word.
Whoa.
Tell him something.
That's a good guy. That's a good name too. Open your eyes and wake the fuck up.
How about just wake the fuck up, man? I'm fucking with that. Y'all fucking with. Because it's hard to type all that up in there. They ain't gonna fit me. Dot. But shit. feel like it was a good vibe. That was a dope ass show.
Yeah. See if we can give y'all the funnies and turn around and be serious.
Shout out to the Bozo. Okay. Yeah. Shout out to the hilarious, jealous girlfriend Bozo.
Yeah, that was.
Yo, the Chris Collins where people been commenting crazy on that joint. Like, how was this nigga?
That nigga's an animal.
Yo, I hope we the reason why. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have issues.
Came across this clip. Yeah, and I'm sure they see that shit.
Hell yeah, they did. Fuck off. That's what they gonna say.
So, you forgetting anything? Nothing crazy happened for the solar eclipse?
Nah, I look right at it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like everybody else did.
Anything else? Jcole, you would ask for apologizing.
Definitely soft for the good,
right?
The hip hop community. But I know what it is, and it was Scooby Doo with it was the old man Smithers with the mask on who told you what to do. Because I just don't see him. It's not hard to recover.
Y'all know I do this every about a couple of weeks or so, but it is the second week of April, y'all. This year is flying on by. I don't know if anybody's paying attention. Once Memorial Day hit, that's it. It's time just gonna kick into overdrive then, because that's the summertime hit. Oh,
facts.
God. Jeez.
So y'all have a great summer. See y'all.
He gonna be saying that in a minute. I'm telling you, that's like, God damn, what we doing? What you doing for Memorial Day? You throwing something on the ground. Nigga, that should be here in a blink of an eye, bro.
It's gonna be funeral time soon, I'm sorry to say, but at the rate they hitting the time warp, boy, shout out to Sinbad for not agreeing that he didn't have a movie called Shazam.
Right. Everybody knows this. I don't know why people are saying they don't remember. I just don't get it. Everybody knows this.
Yeah, I don't know. It's sing.
Right.
But we'll holler at y'all next time, man.
Yeah. We out of here, y'all. PNP gang.
Peace.
It's the PNP show.